the live-action One Piece is actually way better than I have expected, specifically for Season 1. Now, when it comes to Season 1, I really like how they introduce the characters. I like the cosplay nature of each character of it, and how they're just cosplaying the character from the anime, and I think it kind of works really well when it comes to the world and how wacky everything is. Like, literal fishmen, like devil fruit, stuff like that, and I really like how they're doing the character cosplay of it. Now, I really don't like the fact that they kind of left in 90% when it comes to the East Blue Saga for Season 1, and I really like the Fishman. When it comes to the Fishman, I really did like this character to be this final boss character. Yeah, Season 1 had its like fair share of racism, but honestly, it's really good when it comes to a fan that doesn't exactly want to watch this like entire hundreds of episodes of everything. But honestly, the anime is just like 20 minutes. Sorry, not episodes, 20 minutes. But other than that, Season 1 is a great introduction when it comes to what One Piece is aesthetically and just like world-wise. Now, when it comes to Season 2, it is way better than Season 1. Honestly, I really like how they have introduced characters that are supposed to be popping up way later in the show. Like, for example, this skeleton guy, that's the biggest example I know right now. I do not know the green hair guy. Reason being, I haven't watched that arc yet, unfortunately. I'm still watching the anime, and I'm currently off on the Fisherman Island arc. Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the anime, but I really do like how they have introduced characters that are supposed to be popping up way later in the show. Yeah, and I also like how Smoker is, like how his character and stuff like that. And when it comes to finishing off the East Blue Saga, I really like how they brought back the old villains like Buggy and everything like that. And I really do like how Gold Roger was moving, like, I have a son. Well, like, if you do not know, then you're gonna probably think, oh my god, is it Luffy? And they've implied that while finishing the East Blue Saga. And now introducing the Arabasta Saga, I really like how they're basically using their resources. Now, yeah, my biggest criticism for Season 2 is the fact that it's not many episodes, but I really like how they've been using these episodes. I like Mr. 3. He's pretty goofy. I kind of know the actor from DC shows, stuff like that. Like, I saw him in The Dark Knight Rises and the Flash TV show as Abracadabra. I think that actor's perfect for a character like Mr. 3. And I do love by the way, spoilers, by the way. I'm sorry, I have to be saying that. And I didn't. Sorry about that. But I really love Crocodile's introduction. Like, how he's basically going to be this main villain of this saga. And I do not like how they use Wapol. Now, before we talk about Wapol, I like how the Giants, that episode as well. Now, when it comes to Wapol doesn't seem to be the main villain character, stuff like that, and it kind of does show. It really does. And the last episode feels like I should be watching more episodes until I'm like, okay, Season 2 finished, let's start watching, I'm gonna wait for Season 3 and that stuff. And honestly, that's honestly the Netflix. This is Netflix and they're doing, I'm gonna talk about that later, but the character of Wapol, you know, like, if he is gonna be this final villain for Season 2, it should be written that way. Well, other than that, that's pretty much it when it comes to Wapol. He doesn't feel like a main villain character. Now, talk about Netflix real quick. Netflix is the only company that's holding One Piece back. They could fix this by making it where it's like 13 or 14 episodes. 14 is my sweet spot, in my opinion. And sorry about that. I really do think it should be like 14 episodes to finish out the entire Arabasta saga. I'm sorry, I am screwing up that name very much. Now, if they just stick with that in Season 1 and Season 2, I do think we can have like if you want to watch the East Blue Saga, go watch Season 1 and that's what go watch the Arabasta saga, go watch Season 2 and stuff like that. Now, that's pretty much the only criticism I have when it comes to Netflix. That's pretty much what's holding this show back. That's pretty much it. Other than that, the show is like 10 out of 10. It's peak. I really see the love and care the showrunners are putting with the live action One Piece, and I do see that they're trying to make it where they're gonna do the entire story in live action. I really hope they do that. Allah Ta'ala, please Jehovah. I was praying to God, by the way. Now, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna make a dedicated video for Season 2, talking about Season 2 in much more detail. Other than that, guys, see you later. I had a whole first take and everything. It was so good, man. Like, I was editing the first take and completely it just turned off by itself. I turned the app back on and it's like, oh, the recording is not there. I have to record all over again for this, man. I hate it. I hate TikTok Studio for this, man. Oh my god.